after the Bedfordshire Senior Cup defeat here at the Eyrie to Royal Bedford. Harry, ultimately a disappointing evening. What's your thoughts?
Um, yeah, gutted to lose. I think I said it in the last time we spoke. We want to win every game of football put in front of us, and we haven't done that. We've just come up short today. I thought we had a really strong first 20 minutes. We showed exactly what we're going to be about for the season ahead. Like pressed them, boxed them in, didn't let them out. Felt took real control of the game, and then we just seemed to lose a couple of duels and not successful with a few passes, and we sort of drifted off them and let them into the game. And like they're really, really good on the ball. You have to give them a lot of credit for the way they play. I think Rob's sides are going to be some of the best sides in step through football across the country, and the way they handle the ball is really, really well. So I think when you let them in and you just give them an inch, they took full control of the game. And a lad went down, and we decided to change a little bit and drop off and let them have the ball and just be a bit more compact. And there was about a 5 minute spell where we really struggled, and then we couldn't get back into it afterwards. So we just felt like we were a little bit on this decline. And we spoke at half time about we can drop off here and we can really see this game out as we set up to do last year a lot, or we can just go for this, keep on going man to man with them, keep on trying to be really aggressive, keep the game really open. And as a consequence of that, we hit the post and the crossbar, offering some half chances. And, at 3-1, you kind of then go, all right, let's sit in cup final. 4 weeks into pre-season, I know it's a cup final, so let's see this game out. And it didn't quite land for us. And then they created some chances, and Laurie makes 3 really big saves whilst I think we've just gone 3-2 down, and we're still chasing the game, and it just didn't really land for us. And yeah, bitterly disappointed. I think the thing I'm most disappointed about is us with the ball today. I thought our relationships just looked really poor, and they're going to be poor because we've only done 7, 8 training sessions in 4 games. So like, I get that, but it's a competitive game of football, and we're there to win it. And too many times when there was a pass to be made, there was then no one showing, and the boys don't hide, so it's nothing to do with that. It's just relationships. Like, it's a couple of times I remember really vividly. I used it inside where the winger and the midfielder are both running behind, but the fullback can't make the pass and he's getting stuck on the ball. And if we had better relationships, I would know that someone's got to show and help him get unstuck. But it's just where we are. Um, happy the game has happened. Like, devastated to lose. Happy the game has happened because it's the first time we've really had it stuck on us. Um, and it's the first time that we've just gone toe to toe, and we ain't let it happen, but we've tried to stamp our authority the whole time, and we've learned a lot about the group. We've learned a lot about ourselves. I think we identified at the end of the game, like, we know how to see a game now. We're going to do it a little bit differently. Should be in a position where we're 2-1 up in the 50th minute next time, but that's where we find ourselves.
You mentioned there you've learned a lot.
Mhm.
The fans will want to know what you have learned from tonight then.
Well, we want to. I think football you want to see is your team take control of the game with the ball, without the ball. And in our league, it's going to be really hard to do it with both. So we just got to identify with our group of players that we've recruited what are we going to be best at. I mean, the running power that we've recruited is to help us get out of trouble. I think the stigma around us is that we're going to be down towards the bottom. So what comes with that is a lot of pressure, a lot of space to go in behind. We weren't good enough for getting in behind in the first half. Really disappointing with that. Didn't think we threatened their back line enough with runs in behind. We kept dropping too deep with the players on the top line. That was frustrating because games in our league are going to be like that. Teams aren't going to give us an inch. They're not going to give us time on the ball. So you either earn the right to play by beating the player you're playing against, or you threatening behind. Then we earned the right to play for 15, 20 minutes, and then we seemed to drop off, and then we didn't threaten him behind enough, so then we just become a bit stuck. So that'll be the biggest takeaway for us. The way we designed the team, we didn't quite utilise those strengths. So it's disappointing, but we're not going to be disappointed with the players because they haven't spent enough time with each other to know exactly how each other play and the movements and the runs and when to set the ball for somebody underneath you and when to threaten him behind. So we will get there. There were lots of promising signs, but didn't quite do it today.
You mentioned a lot about team togetherness, and we've spoken to Royal Bedford officials tonight. They've been together for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So that's the end goal, isn't it? To have a team that know each other inside out, that work for each other. as you said, that doesn't happen with the day weeks, does it?
Yeah, I think the more time you have in football, the better you're going to be. Everybody knows that, but time is a luxury. I think you have to deliver. We're here to win games of football, and we haven't done that today, and that's the crux of it. So we pick ourselves up, we'll assess it. We'll go into Tuesday with the mindset that we want to win another game of football. I appreciate it's Luton in a pre-season friendly, and it'll be the younger age groups, and you don't just want to think win at all costs. So we'll win with how we think's best to approach the game come Oxford City, Darlington at home, Buxton at home. Um, but we want to win. We want to win. So yeah, gutted we haven't done that today. Gutted for the supporters as well. I know how much it means to them. I know they'll be bitterly disappointed with us. Um, so yeah, that hurts the most. That hurts the most. I confirm the way we played. You know, I didn't think we were great with the ball, and I thought our intensity off the ball dipped. But I can understand that considering we've been together for a short period of time in pre-season where we're at. But the fans, I think they deserved a little bit more in terms of the outcome of the game. So I'm gutted we couldn't deliver that for them.
And obviously, credit to Real Bedford for winning the game. You know, then they move forward with the title this season, and fair play for the rest of them for the rest of the season.
Yeah, good side, good side. Rob's got a really good side together. Like they conducted themselves really well with regards to Rob and his management team. I had a really good conversation with one of them afterwards, and the players go about playing their style really well. So I think they'll do well in their league, and all the best to them for the rest of the season. Like I said, unfortunately, we just fell short. And it is what it is. We have to pick ourselves up and go again.
Obviously, you know, there's a couple of questions about, you know, a few players not being involved. And just about any injury update for us.
Yeah, so we have 4 out at the moment. A mixture of injuries. Some of them are small. Some of them are something that we just need to manage. But I'm hoping that come August the 8th, we'll have 3 of those back involved with us. Yeah, that's that with regards to
Yes, and obviously you signed Reece Evans tonight. He scored a goal on loan from Reading initially until the end of August, and obviously to look at where we go from there with that. What can you tell the fans about him?
Well, I think they got a real insight into what he can do for the game. I mean, the kid didn't stop running. He's a beast, so he's going to be massive for us. Festus as well. We got to have a little bit of an insight into his game. We know the league is so physical, and he's a big, strong lad, no nonsense defender. So, yeah, really excited by both of them. I think they're going to be massive for us. And good to see Reece get a goal. I think all of our strikers have scored a goal now, so that's good. Still don't think we're taking enough of our chances, but again, it's where you're at. Like we haven't done bundles of finishing in final third work because we're trying to change the way we play a little bit and dominate the ball a bit more. So you have to spend more time delivering that. So we'll get there. We'll get there with regards to finishing off the chances we create.
Just finally, the biggest winner really out of tonight's football in Bedford. You know, 2,383 people inside the Eyrie. The Eyrie did itself proud hosting the Bed Senior Cup final, but fans of Real Bedford and Bedford Town coming together as well as some neutrals to show that there is an appetite for football in Bedford, and you know there's room here to move the game forward in the town, isn't there?
Definitely, mate. It's something to be proud of. I think, as I alluded to last time, when I first came in here, there was a stigma in the area that it's a rugby-based community, and I think what should shy of 2,500 coming to watch this game. So, yeah, definitely on the up. I think it's a really good time for a young person to be involved in football in the Bedford area. Yeah, just gutted to be honest, to Miles, mate. Gutted that we haven't delivered for the Bedford Town supporters today and got them bragging rights within the community. So. Yeah, that probably overrules everything as much as I'm proud that the area is hosted just under 2,500. Gutted that we've lost today, mate. So.
Well, 2 friendlies left to go before the big kick-off on August the 8th, Harry. Chin up and we go forward from there.